Hey everybody. So today we're gonna do some stumps. We got a bigger job today. I think it's like 7 or 8 stumps. So let's take a look at what we got. And wow, sorry, so close. Let's take a look at what we got and see how we're gonna do it. All right, here it is. We have a row of stumps. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 stumps. There's a couple of small ones too. We're gonna get these started first, and we have a whole row of like roots coming across here. Sorry about the shadow. We got a lot of roots to chase. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna run a line down here and get these roots first, and then come back around and get the stumps going on. So that's the plan. All right, so once we got the machine set up, like the angle of the machine, and we have the depth that we're gonna cut set up, it was pretty easy. It took us a few minutes to get that set up, but once we got it set up, we just pretty much did the bump method, which there's like a button on the remote which will bump you up about 6 inches. And then you can sweep, bump up 6 inches, sweep. That way you don't have to touch the depth on the machine, especially for these roots. You're really only going down about 3 inches, but that is more than enough to rip out any of those straggly roots. And like I said, once we got it set up, we just did this straight line. We went right down. You'll see the results in the end. It came out great. This was probably the first time we tried this method, at least with this machine, but I'll tell you, it was so worth it, because once we got it set up, it was like a nice, smooth till, well, you'll see it in the end. It came out great, but I would definitely do this method again if I'm gonna go for roots, instead of like trying to chase down, oh, there's one here, there's one there. It's like just create an entire line with the machine, just rip it all the way out. Because especially in the end, when we took the rake out, I was expecting to find pieces of roots here and there, and everything that we found just came right up out of the ground nice and easy. I mean, we did have to bust out the axe on a few of them and kind of influence them a little bit, but for the most part, they all came out. We didn't have to like bring the grinder back over, because I have done that in the past where you're like, oh, I think I got that root, and it's still connected and it's just in the way. So this worked out great. Like I said, I would definitely do it again, and it made everything so much easier in the end for the cleanup part. All right, I'll quit rambling. And there you have it. It's just like, it's almost like I ran a tiller down across the garden. Just nice, soft dirt, really workable, and got all the roots out. Fantastic method. And now we're pretty much gonna do the same exact thing, just in reverse. We're gonna go up the other way, and we're gonna cut these stumps out as we move up this way. But we're gonna take all the roots first and all the roots in between, like the same kind of sweep method. And I tried to do this video like in real time, not fast forwarding very much, so you could see how it works. So really it's kind of like you just come up with a plan, like we're gonna run down this way, we're gonna come back up this way, and it was so much more efficient, because I don't know if you've ever done like multiple stumps. Man, you miss a spot here, or you end up with like a huge pile of wood chips, and it's hard to see what's underneath them. So I'm just going to let you watch us take out this first stump. Like I said, it's in real time, no fast forwarding here. So I'll let you watch, check it out. There it goes, folks. That is all, I believe it was 8 stumps and this whole line of roots. We have got it ground down really good. Everything is out. It's all loose. Look at it from this way. I did run the machine over it with the little plow a couple times, but I tell you, this is a lot to try to plow with the machine. We need the John Deere in here to get this leveled out. And there you have it, folks. Perfect, smooth finish, no roots, no rocks. Job came out fantastic using this setup. Thanks so much for watching. Check out other videos we have. Thank you.